Hi guys, Amy here. Like every year, 8th of May, we talk about something related to things I like. And based on this poll I ran a few weeks ago, you want to see me explain the magical and mythical properties of the Ghost Driver. By the way, this video may contain minor spoilers. Ghost Driver is the main henshin device of many characters in the Kamen Rider Ghost series. Its properties are mostly a blend of mysticism and technology. The driver was built by Edith, the former head scientist of the Gamma tribe. Originally was designed as a tool to help travel from the Gamma world to Earth, but after his turnaround, Edith decided to give it to Takeru Tenkuji, so he can use his invention for good. Before we start talking about the driver itself, we need to mention its main power source, the Eyecons. As with the Ghost Driver, they were also originally Gamma technology. These magical beads shaped like eyeballs are physical manifestations of one spirit. They were also created by Edith as a result of experimenting with eternal life. Using the power of the Great Eye, Edith can separate one consciousness into an icon, while the body gets preserved in a life support capsule. But later Edith chose 15 historical figures whose ability could counter the Gammizers, to let them be connected with special ghost icons. These icons are the ones compatible with the Ghost Driver. Ghosts in the world of Kamen Rider Ghost. In the world of Kamen Rider Ghost, spirits that use and or are related to Gamma technology manifest in astral forms that look like hoodies. I think this design was chosen to mix the design of medieval monk robes with more modern loose streetwear clothes. For a ghost to be manifested on Earth in a form of an icon, few conditions need to be met. It must manifest from an object connected to the spirit. Miyamoto Musashi's sword guard, Edison's light bulb, Robin Hood's bow. It needs a person with a special form of strong feelings or a high emotional state. The item must be unsealed with an eye symbol gesture to bring the spirit and the icon into the mortal realm. An alternate step is tricking a human with a strong emotional state into sacrificing their lives in order to create the ghost icon. Icons. As I mentioned earlier, icons are magical relics in the shape of an eye. This inspiration probably comes from few different factors. The saying "eye is the window to one's soul", prayer beads, and the word icon being a term for relics related to saints. A standard icon is composed of the following parts. Phantom entrance, an entrance to the inside of the icon. It's how the Parka ghosts are able to enter and exit the icon. Spirit Harken, the 4 semi-oval shaped arches placed diagonally at the outer surface of the icon. It's what keeps the icon in place when placed into the Ghost Driver. The Spirit Harkens holds the high purity energy generated by the ghosts inside the icons and ensures the icon do not explode from the amount of energy. Sclera Sphere, the clear outer surface attached to the front of the icon. It's a force field generator that wraps the icon in a defensive shield that prevents the damage to it. The clear parts have excellent durability and almost all physical attacks will not scratch it. Quad Iris, the front black portion of the icon, is a little monitor that displays the icon's state and indicates one of the 4 states at a time. Which mode is displayed can be switched by pressing the Ghost Liberator button. The modes are Standby time, the standard blank setting. Each rider icon have their own color in this mode. Ghosts are black. Startup time. After activating it, the icon revealing a letter or 2-digit number. In this mode the icon is in standby before the main transformation. Transformation time. Activates when transforming, leaving an icon that is associated with the ghost icon's Damashii form's faceplate. Move invocation time. Activates when using the Omega Drive finisher. Iconic plate. The graphic seal placed on top of the icon displays what Damashii is present inside of it. The iconic plate displays the faceplate the rider will put upon the transformation. In Kamen Rider Ghost, each faceplate is named a pantheon, where each one has a unique name. Ghost Liberator. The button at the side of the icon. Pressing it activates the energy release system of the icon. After pressing the Ghost Liberator, putting the icon inside of the Ghost Driver, it will allow transformation. The main ability of Ghost Driver is, as I mentioned earlier, manifesting the abilities of ancient heroic spirits, and if the 15 main hero icons are collected by the wielder of a complete Ghost Driver, they can manifest their greatest wish. Ghost Driver. Ghost Driver itself works by amplifying the spirit energy stored inside the icons. Race Invoker. The semi-transparent ectoplasm-like plate on the front of the Ghost Driver. It is a material conversion device, which converts an icon ghost into the quantum solid material, forming Parka ghosts. We will talk about it later. Altar Ingot, the silver panel on the driver's left side that contains a shield generator, which wraps the entire driver with a special defensive shield, protecting it from damage during intense battle. Misty Bind. The Ghost Driver strap. It has an extend durability and is almost impossible to cut. Additionally, it adjusts itself to fit the wearer's waist. Detonate Trigger. Ghost Driver's lever, used to push the Ghost Liberator when the icon is inside the belt. It helps with the transformation and the finishers. At the same time as the detonate trigger is pulled, a special reactor furnace inside of the driver is activated. This furnace develops and amplifies the energy stored in the Ghost icon during loading, instantly generating the energy needed to transform. At the same time the detonate trigger is pushed back, the energy is released, allowing for transformation. If the lever is pulled and pushed 4 consecutive times, all produced energy is consumed, allowed for even stronger attacks. Glint Eye. A safety unit located in the middle of the Ghost Driver, shaped like an eye. It displays the inserted icon when the detonate trigger is pulled and the driver's special reactor furnace activates. The glint eye will blink, closing a safety shutter to prevent energy from leaking. Once the detonate trigger is pushed back, the shutter will open, releasing energy for transformations or finishers. Additionally, the glint eye has an energy transfer function, allowing you to transfer energy to the Gun Saber. Icon Throne. The slot to insert the icons into. It synchronizes the Ghost Driver and the Ghost icon energy. Additionally, by using the Glint's Eye energy transfer function, the icon front can to create a new icon. As I mentioned earlier, Ghost Driver and the icons are used by the main heroes of the series, but today we will focus on Takeru Tenkuji. Takeru is the main protagonist of the Kamen Rider Ghost series. He is a young, energetic kid who has great hopes for humanity. As he grew up, he really wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, becoming a ghost hunter in the Daitenku temple. But on the day of his 18th birthday, he receives a mysterious package with an empty icon. Owning the artifact makes him a target of the Ganmas, which kill him, turning him into a ghost. Later, his soul gets visited by a mysterious man, calling himself Senin. Senin gives him the Ghost Driver and appoints him with the mission of collecting the 15 heroic icons, so he can bring himself back to life. In combat, Takeru takes the title of Kamen Rider Ghost, but before he can fight, he takes the form called Transient, a pre-combat form that represents a naked spirit that just left its body. Transient is the default pre-form armor of Kamen Rider Ghost. Like most pre-forms in the Kamen Rider series, it's weaker than all the other forms and exists solely as a transition stage between the other Ghost forms. It's composed of Quantum Solid, a special substance that can change its state and properties freely by applying energy, resulting in a suit that's flexible and easy to move, but it can harden to protect the user from damage, and it's covered with orange tubes called energy vessels. They emit light when circulating with energy. Transient is composed of the following parts: Flange Crystal, small shield generating devices located in the ear areas. It encases and wraps the entire user's body with an energy shield, raising Ghost defense. It has a built-in audio sensor that allows Ghost to accurately capture and hear faint sounds. Atmos Dactyl, a small intake vent located around the sides of the mouth and the chin area. It captures surrounding air currents and wind force to cool down the internal devices. Additionally, it captures any heat from the surrounding environment to reuse it as energy. It could be a reference to the trope that Ghost cause everything around them to become cold. Invisible Suit. The bodysuit, it's made of the earlier mentioned Quantum Solid. Breast Crest, a symbol engraved on Kamen Rider Ghost's chest. It converts willpower into energy via mysterious means. The stronger the willpower, the more energy is made. Armor Invisible, transparent armor pieces that cover the chest, shoulders, arms and legs. They defy the laws of physics and mass, allowing the user to become invisible, pass through matter and flow in the air. Reviver Arm. They have multiple armor layers to increase defense and arm strength. They're also made of Quantum Solid. Fatal Gloves. They're reinforced gloves. They allow Kamen Rider Ghost to touch and come in contact with invisible beings, such as the Ganma, Energy developed on the Fatal Glove's surface can be inserted into an enemy via punch. Shade Smasher, the knee armor. The structure absorbs impact damage caused by drops or collision. It also speeds up the leg movement. Reviver Leg. They have multiple armor layers to increase defense and leg strength. Force Shackles. The silver power amplification rings located on the wrists and ankles. They control the power of each limb by using a large amount of energy stored inside of them. When a special attack is initiated, the Force Shackle cover the hand and feet with energy aura to increase the destructive power of the technique. Mortal Boots. They create high-speed footwork and control Ghost's posture when floating. Additionally, energy developed on the Mortal Boots surface can be inserted into an enemy via kick, destroying their internal functions. To fuse with the Parka Ghost, presses the button on the Ghost icon to its standby time. Takeru opens the Ghost Driver, opens the Raise Invoker plate, inserts the icon to the Icon Throne before closing it to secure the icon in place. Afterwards, he pulls the Detonate trigger, closing the Glint Eye and opening it back up, pushing the trigger, which activates the icon's transformation time to summon its respective Parka Ghost and fuse with the user's body, thus completing the transformation into Kamen Rider Ghost. Ghost forms are called Damashii, which is Japanese for spirit. They are accessed using the ghost icons. He also bears a headpiece called a persona, which is Latin for mask, which gives off a glow effect with the rest of the body. Takeru's basic form is Ore, which is Japanese for Mai. It's bonded with his own soul, and its design is based on a pile of bones left after the main body rots in its grave, as well as a firefly. I'm sorry, what? Takeru is how tall? 2 meters? Dude is giant! Ora Damashii is Ghost's default form, accessed through the Ora Ghost icon. This form bears the Effector Hood, the Persona Pantheon helmet with the Face Pantheon faceplate. Wisp Horn. The horn on his helmet detects enemies lurking within a 5 km radius. It alerts the user to their presence. Due to its structural strength, it can also be used as a weapon. Soul Ornament. An energy regulator located at the base of the Wisp Horn. It checks the conditions of the user's body, manages energy flow and shifts each system to prepare for combat according to information gathered by the horn. Various Visor. The visual sensor and face shield. The thick clear part covers the entire face and has excellent impact resistance qualities, preventing almost all physical attack. Additionally, the visor is filled with fluid visual sensor, allowing Ghost to see surrounding situations by utilizing the entire visor as one giant eye. Face Pantheon. The pattern on the various visor. The various visor's fluid sensor changes colors under the influence of the inserted Ora icon, forming the current orange mask-like pattern. Effector Hood. It can cover the whole body with an energy field and can trick the enemy by projecting after images. Pantheon Reflector. It's a simple helmet that allows Ghost to receive physical attacks without much issue. Its surface is coated with a special particle, allowing Ghost to receive energy attacks without much issue. Pantheon Coat. Ora Damashii's Parka. The rugged and simple shape negates physical attacks, and special particle coated on the surface receive energy attacks. Pantheon Shoulders. The shoulders and sleeves. The calves can read and absorb surrounding energy flows to reuse as its own energy. To initiate a Ghost icon's finisher, the user must pull and push the Detonate trigger a second time to activate the icon invocated time setting. By pulling and pushing the lever 4 times, the user can activate the Ghost Driver's Umedama. It translates from Japanese as Giant Eyeball, where it manifests a giant energy construct of Ghost icon for the user to kick and destroy any giant-sized gamma holes before they have a chance to bring in more gammas into the world. For extra details, I can mention Kamen Rider Toyline allowed both Spectre and Necrom to wear the Ora Parka, and Gunbar Rising arcade game shows the special release of the Ora icon that flipped its colors, making now orange with black details. It doesn't have any unique persona or face, Top sticker has the Kishida band, referencing the Japanese rock band which sang the Kamen Rider Ghost intro. They also appear on the Move Invocation sticker, and I think the sticker in the startup mode is a stylized version of the first kanji in the name. Also, I think I can mention Canon Spectre's icon has the same set of pins, so it makes the same sounds in the driver. So I think that's all I can say about the Ghost driver and the Ora icon. Thank you for watching, don't forget to like, subscribe to more videos, and today is my birthday! Yippee! Bye!